Good morning, good people. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about Zim fresh elections and Sadak telling ZANU-PF and ZEC that you don't need months to register people for elections. As you all know, these stories were circulating about fresh elections in Zimbabwe just after South African elections. So many people had questions about how are people going to be registered when June 30 is so near, and ZANU-PF and the government of Zimbabwe and ZEC are doing nothing about registering people, but they are campaigning for elections. So Sadak has addressed the issue. Sadak has assured the people of Zimbabwe that the delay in announcing fresh elections in Zimbabwe will not at all affect the credibility and the preparations for the June 30 elections in Zimbabwe. You don't need ages to register people for an election. That can happen even in 2 weeks. Look, Zimbabwe is not new to holding elections. What has been wrong is the way elections were held. Some people of Zimbabwe still have the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC in their mind. The experience is a bad one. So ZEC has made the people of Zimbabwe believe that years are needed to register people for elections, and even more for verification. But even with this, as much as 5 years for ZEC to register people for the next election, a lot of Zimbabweans still would find themselves from the voters' roll. Sadak will supervise these fresh elections in Zimbabwe, and he presents the region with an opportunity to learn how to run an election democratically. Yes, so that's what Sadak is planning. Sadak is planning to run these elections, and they want to show how an election can be run democratically. And I think that is a good move for us as Zimbabweans, since we don't trust ZEC, and since people have lost confidence in ZEC and have lost confidence in ZANU-PF. So it will be very good for us and very important for us to see Sadak running these elections. So Zimbabwe held harmonized elections on the 23rd and 24th of August 2023, which electoral observers mission teams dismissed them, saying as failing to meet the international standard of a democratic election. So Sadak dismissed them as well with their SEOM report on Zimbabwe elections, which said the Zimbabwe elections fell short of the Sadak guidelines principles of a democratic election. So Sadak will announce fresh elections in Zimbabwe soon to correct the illegitimacy in Harare brought about the flawed August plebiscite last year elections. So yes, that is what's going on right now as we speak, guys. Sadak has turned on the hit on ZEC, and has assured the people of Zimbabwe that you don't need the ages, as you were told by ZEC, that to register people for elections. Otherwise, taking ages is prone to rigging elections. That's how they play their chess when they take 5 years in preparation for the elections than to work on the economy. So yes, tell us what you think about this. Do you think these elections will be fair, and how important are they for every Zimbabwean, and are they going to be manipulated or not? And who do you think is going to win if they are going to be free and fair elections? Don't underestimate the power of ZANU-PF. Yes, people like Nelson Chamisa, but also don't underestimate the power of ZANU-PF. But tell us what you think in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win these elections, and how important are they for an ordinary Zimbabwean? See you on the next video. Stay charged.